hard you work on an engine, you know, it's got its own personality. Each engine has its own personality.
That's the truth. Show me your hole there, and we'll.
This is the hole that is a little screwed up, but not bad. Threads are okay. You can get real close there, you can see. Okay. Problem is that these cases are 65 years old or a little bit older, built in 45, and then the studs, same thing, and they get reparkerized and then they get bead blasted, and you take away a little bit of the metal and stuff, and of course the aluminum oxidizes, and you have steel and aluminum, so you have dissimilar metal corrosion. So each thing is slightly weaker, slightly larger, or slightly smaller than it was when it was first manufactured 65 years ago. That's why they have tolerances and clearances and stuff. But when it comes to this, that's what you deal with.
Wrong direction. We're dealing with it.
He's checking the threads on the stud. How are they checking out?
Cutting a lot of metal.
Well, why is that?
Because it's a stud. The stud's oversized and die's not. I don't care. I just want to get the bad thread cleaned up right here.
You have a thread chaser?
Yeah, just chased it with this.
No, I mean a thread chaser.
Chasing that.
The same problem.
No.
But let's put it in by hand.
I don't think it's going to hand. It needs a wrench. The first 2.5, 3 threads are now smaller than what they should be, but it's okay. Put them up tight for it.
It's got a good turn to it.
Yeah.
It's got a good bite. I'm not worried about it. It got tight where it's supposed to at the bottom.
You gonna measure it?
It just looks like crap.
What do we do with the?
Look it up. The measuring stick?
Not the measuring stick.
It's right there where it belongs.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little hot. No, hey, wait a minute. That's perfect.
That's right on it.
Told you it stopped where it wanted to. You just don't look at it, it's fine.
It's perfect. Look at that.
Next guy pulls apart when I like it.
All right, so now we can put the thing together.
Now we got more studs.
I'll put the rest of the studs in later.
Oh, we need studs in there. We're gonna put all the studs in the bike. We're gonna put the screen in there. Later? What if you have a problem later? Better fix it now when I park.
You want the studs first?
That's a good place to start.
All right.
What you got in your hand? Hey, those look like studs.
Want a height on those too, I bet.
Yeah, but we need a...
You need a what?
They're so loose now you don't need anything. We need a couple something to screw them in with. But we need a couple nuts to jam them in there with. We need to get a height figured out here too. Can you put a nut and lock on there? Let's get a measurement. Yeah, that doesn't look factory.
That's from Continental.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Is it a forklift oil pump? No, it was a Harley.
These are symmetrical.
Thick ass nuts. We want a stud here, and we stick in the pump and we get a measurement.
I'll figure it out here in a minute. A
Maybe
couple years ago, I took this thing apart.
That's fine. You got one thread hanging out minimum? Aircraft spec, you know, it's 1 to 3 threads.
Well, I figured that you're not going to compress the lock washer, so if you make it even by the time you compress the lock washer,
How many gaskets you got there?
that takes in the gasket and everything.
I'm gonna measure from here to here so I know what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna go 1 3/16 on height.
All right, let me measure that other
That's
engine
an
over
inch
there
and a
just to be sure.
Okay, you go do that. I'm gonna make it 1 3/16, so.
1 3/16.
Yep.
When was the last time you put one of these together?
3 weeks ago?
I did one in 1980.
Wasn't it last week?
I did one in 1980 that still runs. Does great burnouts on YouTube.
Didn't you do one for Van or your friend? 45?
Well, that's a foreign bike. It's from Texas.
Oh, okay.
That don't count.
There you go. One and
5/32.
no. 4 30 seconds.
That'd be an eighth.
Yep, 1 1/8.
That's not enough thread.
That's what it showed.
I don't care. Inch and eighth on that, you're gonna be halfway through that nut. You want your nut not getting full engagement?
No, I do.
You gonna get the correct nuts on here? You're gonna use these nuts.
Those are the nuts that came off of this.
And you're not the correct nut though. The correct nut's a footboard nut, it's half nut.
I have some.
If you had a half nut, then it'd be inch and eighth, but you got a full nut, so it's inch
Well.
and 3/16.
I have footboard nuts, but not here.
Which ones are we gonna use then?
I could have gotten them mixed up in the batch.
You think?
It could happen.
Why don't you go grab the comic book and look at it?
It could happen.
Why don't you go look in your comic book and see what it's supposed to be? Of course, we have found errors in that book already, but
Yeah, but they're few and far between. I mean, you know what? If I wrote a book this big, there'd be more than just a few errors in it.
I think you got the wrong nut, but it's not my bike.
There you go. C. Nut.
7789?
I'll tell you in a minute here. Group,
That'd be a late number though.
it'd be,
You got early.
oh,
You got
what's
All
that
right.
going on?
Recording here.
See, that is the correct color green. That's all.
I thought they should be all the way in. This is this OD green was, the scavenger pump was produced after the war,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So they just painted it any color they could,
That's right. The correct color.
you know. But the motorcycle has like maybe 5 or 6 different colors of green on it, so.
At least.
But not lime green. There's no lime green WLAs, you know. Those crack me up when I see those in the,
So eBay green does not
you know,
work?
the lime green. Some guy restores his WLA and somebody puts it in a book about Harleys and it's lime green and I'm like,
What?
how did that happen? But
Are you happy now?
yeah, you know,
Look at that.
I was happy before I got here. I still am.
Now that's the correct color green. Yeah.
No, it isn't.
I like
You
that
said it was
color.
too bright.
No, that's perfect. It's too dark. With my bike, I'd
Who was
repaint
telling me that they like it dark?
Not
Who
that
was saying?
dark.
Who was saying they like it dark?
Yeah, I got a brand new set of cases. They're painted green at home. We can compare them if you
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
I've got 3 sets of brand new 44 cases.
You
can
give
look
me
at.
the exact color you want matched. Okay. The next time we match it, that's what it'll be. Okay. That's. It's only like $175 for a quart.
That's
Wow.
it. Nothing.
You know, all paints are expensive
It's
these
hardly even
days.
worth
So
counting about.
you know.
Okay, where's your screen and your screen gasket, your screen?
Well, what did
Pin.
you do with it?
Oh, it's not my bike.
Oh, here it is, right here. Huh? How about that?
I come in and clean it yet.
Parker.
It's hard to get good help.
Let me. Mm.
Oh, here's the nut.
Good. At least we have it now.
Here's the right nut for the pump. What did we do with the rest of that hardware anyway? Do we hide that or something? I thought I had them here somewhere. Nut got put into that group. And that somehow, somewhere or another was me. So I wonder what that nut's for. Probably for the oil pump, since this is a scavenger pump.
You lost your oil pump now. We're not working on the oil pump yet. Where's your tappet guides at? It looks like a screen.
Yep.
Where's your gasket?
One thing at a time.
No, that's all I'm doing. One motor.
It's right here. Right here.
We'll see if there's enough of.
What?
Probably take more than one, I bet.
Well, I've only got one.
That's why I'm working on my box.
I mean, it only takes one, right?
Nope. It's as many as it takes to fill the void up. It's usually quite a bit.
Okay, well then. That's one. No, that's our wheel. Well, I got this gasket kit from a very reliable source.
Yeah.
And you can tell because they're really old.
I can vouch for the fact that they work really good still.
And they're and here's another one.
The new ones suck.
What? What the hell? Okay.
That's a different.
Oh yeah.
That one there is not working too good anymore.
No, that one might be a little brittle. But the rest of them are they're not worn out. These are original gaskets. I don't want to use the original gaskets. I don't. They're like me, they're old.
Well, some things just get better with age, though.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
Well, I like to think
I
I'm.
might be getting nicer with age, though.
I think that's a bigger compliment.
No. Well, that's just my opinion.
Look at that full of shit.
Of course, you're a little humble right now from being down here all day, too.
Yeah, yeah. Did you pick up on that?
You're both full of shit.
I know.
Your screen hole won't
I
work.
had one nut in the wrong bag, and I'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah, but that was
I won't. I won't hear the end of it.
That was the one we were trying to use. Okay, where's your hole at over there? There it is. See, that's one.
Yeah.
You can get 2 in there though. Unless you want to put some goop on it, it's going to be what it's
Yeah,
going to be.
put some goop on it. I'm always for goop.
Okay, we can get the pin out now.
That's not gonna happen. Well, maybe it will.
Usually just put a hole in the screen and pull it out.
You want me to get it out?
You have to wiggle it and pull, push and press and go forward around with it.
I don't know. It's tightening up. Can you-
Well, let me get by you. Here. I'll move
There it
this.
goes.
Oh.
There it goes. Whoops.
Great.
Okay, I got it.
Good. Yeah, I won my new hand grip.
Hmm?
I got my new hand grip.
That's nice. And pushing down on it.
Yeah, get it in there for another gasket.
You sure?
Yep.
I mean, now there's a lot of goop.
That stuff dries too.
And
That's a lot.
that looks like an awful lot.
It's perfect. Don't get my towel full. Insertion of pin, please. You going?
Yeah, it's going, but it's not all the way in.
It's not in yet.
Push on the ring, not on the screen.
Pushing on the ring. There it goes.
Yep.
To line it up.
Now, I need to set it.
Set what?
You gotta
You want a setting tool? Why does it matter if it's not set? That's called a screwdriver.
That's what I use for a setting tool.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you want to use?
Bring yours in, you can beat on all you want.
Okay, that's what I thought. So,
I usually leave these out.
yeah, I don't.
Well, I usually leave these out too. You
Don't
don't
do
need
that
them to blow
either.
his motor up. If you blow your
No.
motor up, it don't matter.
Far be it from me to say I'm smarter than Harley Davidson.
I do all the time.
I actually forgot where this thing goes. I thought it slid in somewhere. I'm sure it does here.
No. We'll have to find that later. There's a couple floating around somewhere. All right.
Okay, so let's just use
What's your tapper guide?
let's just use a little bit of that goop. Just put a little bit of that goop in there.
After we put the gasket surface on there, I'll do that. Not now.
Tablets.
Have a guide.
We're
Otherwise,
one
known
and the
as
same.
a lifter block. Oh, another bucket of crap.
But don't you think we ought to put the gaskets on if we're going to put those in?
No, I want to make sure they fit in the holes.
They're a real tight press.
You mean you didn't clean them up so they slip in real nice and easy?
No,
You
I
leave,
didn't.
You can leave them nice and hard and stiff and
Yep.
paint overspray in there and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Then we have to get the big hammer out and put those in. Okay.
All right.
All right. That's it. No need them.
Okay.
Can we
We're
take
done.
that burr? Are we gonna take that burr off that one?
No,
See the burr?
I'll worry about it later.
Okay, Mr. Goop. I don't want that.
Okay, hopefully that pin won't fall out of there.
What pin?
Screen pin.
Oh, pin.
Okay, now we're putting the lower end together. I'm done with this stuff.
Where's my titty? Let's see, put this side up.
You know, this once housed a very nice pillow at my girlfriend's house. Oh, these are yours. Okay.
You need a crankshaft at some point.
Okay, let me move so I can
Here,
get
you
out of your
just-
way.
Can we put some goop on there to seal that?
And what?
On this?
I'm fresh out of nylons.
No, that's silk thread. So I'm talking about the this stuff here,
I'm working on this part right
gasket sealer.
now. I'm not using that.
What are you going to use?
I'm gonna use that gray goop over there. It's gonna make a big mess on the outside of the case too.
That's why I don't want to use it.
Yeah, well, have to clean it up and be done.
Now, which one of these did you want to use? You gave me 2 of them.
What? I have them separated already.
Okay.
Mix them back up on me, dude.
Just laying down here. Moved it over.
This is one of them. One's 80 something, one's 70 something.
What do you got?
What?
What is it?
Can't you read?
Nope.
I'll tell you.
It was 70 something.
What's the other one?
Hmm. $80 something.
Alright.
Where's that third one that you had out here?
I
You
got
already
rid of
put.
it.
Oh, good.
$80 something, 70 something
No, the 80 something goes on that side.
over here.
Yeah.
Pretty good. We so much paying attention. Play that back on video, make sure it's right.
Yeah, we could, couldn't we?
You sure could.
It took about another week to figure out how to do that. It'll be done before that's done. And this only looks like blood. Blood's on this side. And very important, can't forget to put this in. Because you did base it out, it's hard to put it in.
Okay, now we need the gray goop. Oh, I like using this stuff here. It's because of the girl and the bond.
Let's do some bearings first. These things right here.
What did you do with the rest of them?
Right there. Alright. Where's all our hardware at?
It's right there.
This is everything?
It should be.
Alright, don't forget to put that on.
Right.
We're using matching OD green sealer. It's pretty close. It's not red. You got your breeder tube floating around somewhere? Primary tube?
No. Oh, yeah, you mean that little tube? The little tube?
Mhm.
Yeah, I brought them.
Okay. Gotta put that in there at some point on the other side.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that'd probably be one of the last things I put in. But it doesn't really matter.
You don't want
I'm gonna bring a box to put the engine in, set it in.
Did you make the factory 2x4 crate that they?
Yeah, I made one of those. You betcha.
Rubber spray.
Hmm.
Must have been a painted assemble.
Yeah, you have to do that. You definitely have to do that. Nice job.
That's why you're redoing it?
No, look at that. That's nothing.
It ain't together yet.
Of course, you know, there's one spot.
That's right. There's a little layer of it on there. Put an extra thick layer on this side.
So I welded a steel ball on the end of a drill bit, and I put just a little bit of valve grinding compound on it, and then I put it into the oil pump, and I just rotated it a little bit on each of the three ball surfaces, and then I solvent cleaned and blew it all off. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta get all that grit back out.
yeah.
Did you tap the balls after you put them in?
No.
Tap them with an aluminum punch or something to knock the little grinding titties down. These little scrape marks all around the ball.
Hmm.
So you just lightly tap it. It'll flatten out the little high spots.
I didn't do that.
You didn't think you did.
No.
Most people didn't do that. You want more goop right there, you mean?
Just that one spot.
What if I missed just that one spot?
That's it. That's it.
What if I put it on this spot?
Oh, it'll be fine.
Be fine?
It'll be fine.
My fingers are really bad.
That's why they make rags.
I got no rags, he's got junk on already. Hold on.
Do you want to put this on?
Goes on the other side. Get over there. Stick her in the hole. In.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I got it going in the right way.
Titties out.
Titties out? Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, go ahead. You got it. All right.
Push together and I rotate slightly to smear it, and that's how I seal them. There it goes.
Yeah, that's what you said last time too.
There's a reason I do it from this side. It's downhill.
That's the side you're on.
It's downhill, and the case is pushing downhill, not uphill. So you get more impact when you hit it. It doesn't just
Small
bounce.
one.
It doesn't just bounce back. Okay, let's rotate this around. Goes in.
There you go. Come on.
It goes underneath the stud. Figure it out. Let the rod fall.
You don't see too many OD cases in this shop. In fact, I
No.
think this is the first one I've seen.
That's OD.
Other than
yeah.
you, yeah.
Mine's not OD. I have a 43, I don't have a 45.
And this is the first one? No.
First one I've done. I don't like OD green.
There you go.
The stud's so short.
Got the wrong stud in there?
Not the right ones. They look the same, I thought.
Yeah, they are. That's what came out of there.
Pretty sure on the threads.
Well, you know, they didn't. Can I wipe that goop off?
No. I'm still tightening. It's gonna keep gooping as long as I keep tightening. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that tight?
Let's see. I would say 65 pounds. Or no, with that, let me see. Yeah, 40 pounds. You're probably doing a 40 pound.
1/4 inch?
Yeah.
Not the other one over there. Already did that one.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. There you go. There you go. Top one. This one. Did I do it right? go wants to. And that's a 5/16. You can tighten more. Turn the case the other way, you can torque better. Push down looks better.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm left-handed.
Yeah, just push
That's
down.
more than enough.
Pushing down is always better than pulling.
That's enough.
Which one did you miss?
Oh.
Oh, it still rotates.
Uh-oh.
All that grinding noise went away. Oh, but it's still got all that in play though.
Yep. That's an awful lot of in-play.
Did you leave out a washer?
No, you wanted it to be that big.
It's loose. It's good. It'll be happy. Yeah, you're scraping the stud up, don't worry about it. Oh, there's something just fell out.
Yeah.
That washer fall out that we had a problem with?
You said this one had to be in here.
Yeah, some bikes it does.
This one isn't one of them.
Oh, okay. I know you gotta do it on big twins. Why don't you get that stuff off the your timing hole plug you put on there? Probably came off that dirty rag you're using right there.
Yeah, might have. On my hand.
Yeah, well, if you quit touching it, see, my hands aren't full of that stuff.
That is some sticky stuff.
Shit, no kidding.
And the brake clean takes it off pretty nicely.
Solid doesn't touch it?
Brake clean works better. See, when the shaft's not going like that, that's a good sign. That means it's true. So you just rub it off. Don't need any fancy ass chemicals.
It's like, you touch one thing and it touches another thing and touches another thing.
That's because it's all over your fingers. If it wasn't all over your fingers, you wouldn't have that problem. So that comes off.
What's that?
So nicely that comes off.
Hmm.
It'd be hard to get through there.
Yeah, coming off. Yeah, let's see if this still works. Probably take the paint off.
You can touch up anyway. It was lacquered in and took it off.
Hmm?
It was lacquered in. I just rub it.
I'm not gonna, I wouldn't worry about it. It's just gonna make a big mess.
So just rub it.
No, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. No.
Pull some out and make sure they get some good tension on them.
Uh-huh.
Cabbage pump's ready to go in if you got a gasket for it. Cam cover can go on too.
Yeah, as soon as I put the cams in and the lifters in and...
No,
Yeah.
lifters are later.
Huh?
You get the scavenge pump in first.
Yeah.
You have to time the scavenge pump. It has to go in.
No, I think I'm gonna call it a night.
He's worked too hard.
Oh.
Well, I think you made a lot of progress.
I think he's whipping out and going home early.
All right.
How come we got big twin stuff mixed in here? We're mixing up. Look at that. Tight fit.
Wow, they look beautiful.
Look how much play you got in the shaft. Look at that. Got marks line up. All hand lapped.
Sure looks sweet, but
Precision fitted. Either one of them. Find the set screw, he lost it.
You know, all these cams that come from Harley Davidson, when they did it, they would mesh all 4 cams with each engine. Well, after the war, they just put all these cans in big 55-gallon drums and auctioned them off, so none of them were a matched set. So when you get cams now, you have to really work on them. That's why people just keep putting their old cams back in there. Did we put that, oh, never mind. Back,
You mean the
key?
set screw you lost?
Yeah. What is it?
The set screw you lost? The one that plugs up into the shaft so the oil goes in the motor, not down the side of it?
okay, I'm gonna step by you here so I can
I
film
didn't
this.
lose it. That's probably in the old pinion.
No, it's a Jim's product.
Oh, I know, but the old one isn't in the old pinion gear.
No, this is Jim's. Harley didn't do that.
Oh, that's why I lost it then, huh?
You know the genuine gaskets over here you don't like. So. Okay, genuine. Air blowing.
Yeah.
Leave the holes over there. All the holes are in the right spot.
Okay, let me step on this side and I'll film you putting it on there.
I gotta go get a gasket. You can just put it straight there.
Find my other set screw here.
Okay, so. Any particular gasket you want to use, or you want to do a test first?
I'm going to use whichever one you're going to use. Which one did you use originally?
Originally?
To me, I'd use one of the old crappy ass Harley ones at 100
Well, I think both of those are the crappy ass Harley.
Yeah, well, this one's 18 and a half, 19,000. This one's 22.
Here's your crappy ass.
I like this 19,000
I know,
one.
I can tell because.
You can tell where it came from?
Yeah. See, that's where that one came from. Same place.
I can tell that's genuine. See how it doesn't fit?
Yeah.
That's how you tell it's genuine, so it don't fit. Where's your third dowel pin at? These have 3 dowel pins on these motors. You're missing one. So where's it at?
I don't know.
Well, who does? 2 is enough, but it takes 3.
You know where it is? It's in the old cover, which is What did you do with the old cover? I do with the old.
Okay.
Okay, these are old gaskets. They're dry because they've had 60 years to evaporate all the liquid off them. So you got to expand them back up to size. So you got to weten them up. So you got to find something with some water in it. Clean water too.
They're gonna love this, Keenan.
Don't flush while you're doing
Oh
this.
yeah, that's.
You let that soak.
So
for a few
any of these
minutes.
old gaskets, you just do that to them, Keenan?
Yeah, they expand right back up.
Oh, okay.
Just let it sit for a minute or two, and we'll come back.
Water.
What are you doing? You don't tighten it down that way. Pull it up. Let me see it. Pull it up. You see it.
Okay.
Okay. See the threads coming in yet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you see the threads, you gotta know.
Okay.
Okay, this is a taper sleeve, so you beat
Right.
it down on it.
Yeah. So I can go like that, and then pull it up. That's how you get it out.
I know you missed it on video.
Here, I would have figured that out. Where's the...
The gasket. Clean off your dingleberries. Your towel. Knock off the high stuff. It's a lot better on flat ground. This needs to be done on flat ground. Now we get the water, excess water off of it. That's enough.
Does that work with any gasket or just the paper ones, Keenan?
Paper.
Just the paper. All right.
Now we see if we have enough soaking.
Like in water
If it fits.
or
Yeah.
solvent?
Special water. He threw it in the toilet.
There, see it fits.
He did.
I know. Yeah. But the problem is, see, I don't flush.
Well, I did.
I knocked the dingleberries off.
That's what he said on the film.
It's a yellow gasket anyway. Who's
Yeah,
gonna know the
it's-
difference?
He just knock the dingleberries off, and
That's the cleanest water in the darn building. It's changed frequently. I already did that, but I don't have a gear because nobody brought me one yet.
What's wrong with this gear?
I didn't have it. You were hiding it from me.
If it goes that way, or if it goes this way.
It'll let you know.
I think it goes this way.
Is it flush?
Are we talking toilet or?
That too.
I don't want to go to waste, and I have it on my fingers, so.
There's supposed to be a little gasket type washer on it too.
Well, then let's get one.
But, you didn't bring it out, so I guess we don't need it.
We do need it.
Okay. I want to get off the end of the crankshaft so we don't beat on it. Official tool.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, this thing shows shims on all sides of the cam.
Oh well.
You don't put them on?
I don't know. Does it need it?
it's exasperating when he says that. Do you need it? Not for him.
Well, you gotta put the screws in here to line up the gaskets so they're before you beat it down. It looks good with these chrome screws and this green background.
I think it looks hot.
Okay.
doing?
You're beating up the motor.
Got a whole house full of people today, huh?
Yeah.
Damn it.
If you push too hard, the motor's gonna fall, so watch out. What do you got?
I wasn't planning on going this far tonight.
I know you weren't, but
No.
but aren't you glad you did?
It's
Aren't
the
you
missing
happy?
pieces that I'm not happy about.
Well, that's just par for the course, okay?
And the other one,
Regardless of how.
but now they make that on an oversized with the same length stem, too. Don't they? Same length on the
One
stem?
thing I learned about dealing with Keenan, you have to be ready. It's like last night,
Is that a
we
cheapie?
got stopped 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Now, is that a cheapie or is that a high dollar one?
Well, you know, when he said, bring the stuff in, well, guess what? I showed up pretty good. But not
You did
everything.
great. You did great.
Yeah.
But I think your motor is so,
The proper one.
Yeah,
like
but
you said, you've been waiting a long time for this.
Look how tight it is.
And that's the one that's
Look.
down near, what, 80 thousandths longer or something? They make them in several lengths, too.
Manly 80.
Yeah.
Look how tight it is.
Right.
And that's with flywheels.
No, he's got to check that.
Well, yeah, well, it's the cams.
Roll valves that are
All those cams, huh?
Yeah.
over.
Well, I wanted a tight motor, and I got one.
You got it. There he goes. See, that's all that lubricant's getting in there now.
It's moving all over the place.
You know, most of
Oh,
the
that's
people
a box.
Well, I'm on parts. Let me get my parts.
I use a boat. Use that.
Well, I had one guy tell me, he said, oh, whatever you open for parts, you know, whatever.
You got this
No, you don't.
Let me try to put it in this box here. Why did I do that towel?
Oh, your white one?
I'll get it.
Let me turn this on.
See that? You can hear it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you take the feeler gauge, it's behind you over there.
Which one?
Right. Feeler gauge is on
This
one.
one.
Shove it all the way this direction, poke it in the hole until you find the feeler gauge dimension you want. The only one that really matters is the cam, number 2, because that sets the distributor in play. And, it changes the timing as it goes back and forth.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's
Okay.
the only one that matters. These other ones don't make no difference at all. And then this gear over here, you got to check to make sure this. Hey, my thumb
Oh,
is inside the gear.
watch.
Would you quit moving it?
Okay, watch.
Hear that in play?
Yeah,
Okay, that's how much that one has.
okay.
And that takes that red washer, phenolic washer.
All right. Moving over his hands in there. Oh. Shit. Oh, well. This is what he's doing. He's moving it back and forth going,
You know, I used to have cheap new stuff, these cheap sons of bitches, and then
I can't
then
move
I
it.
just quit stocking it. Feel like real cheap ass Wild Riders.
What do you think that is?
Tucker Rockets. Well, they make some real cheap shit.
I think we need to cut it down way down here. Let me see what we got here.
Is that, same size on it?
Right,
Yeah.
You get his little flashlight.
Oh, here's one right here.
Well, this.
That's a little one, huh?
Oh, well, that's.
60,000.
Yeah, see, there's the surface right there. And
Let me
so,
film this for you.
see, way down in there, you got the cam, and there's the bearing surface of the cam, and then there's the bearing surface of the bushing. Now this one here, there's a big gap. This one here, there's a big gap here, but okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow, that's still pretty big. I'm try this.
Pretty well powered out, that's what I was thinking. I could put it
Let me turn this.